Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Let me know if you guys can hear me in the comment section. Welcome everybody to the live stream. We got some stuff to discuss. I see David in the chat. Shout out David. David Eloka 383 says, yo, we got, let's see here. Let me catch up with the chat real quick. We got Nathan, Mr. Nathan Young to the moon. Let's go. We got the bullish sentiment here. Cuz like it sailor. And then we have David. Kobe, man. We got a lot to talk about. Trump's dying. I don't know. The presidency is just starting. I got some conviction. We got some stuff to talk about. Jesus Football, what's up? How are you doing? Mr. G, Crazy TV coming in hot. Thank you again, Crazy TV. Shout out to Crazy TV real quick. So much support coming from you on the videos and the comments. So thank you so much for supporting. I appreciate you. Thank you for the thumbs up. The Arts Anna. Let's go with the rocket emoji. People are feeling bullish. The sentiment is positive from high new people. Brian, welcome, welcome, welcome. My virtual staff, shout out to you. Let's see, Jesus Football, Trump is doing just fine. What you mean? Agreed, man. We're going to talk about it. I don't know. I feel like people are jumping the gun, but right now, Trump token is approaching its big support line, which is going to be pretty exciting. We got some stuff to talk about. XRP, BlackRock coming into crypto. Guys, BlackRock is literally going to be doing something pretty massive here with the announcement regarding one-to-one BlackRock ETFs and conversions into the actual cryptocurrency market. So some big things going in there. Winston with the thumbs up. Appreciate you so much. Loud and clear. Awesome, Mr. W. Welcome in, guys. A lot to talk about. So much positive sentiment in the space today. It's been probably one of the best days for crypto as from a news catalyst standpoint. And the market didn't really react much. We did see Bitcoin break above 107,000 earlier today, but there's still some sell pressure because, guys, that's kind of how these markets work. Remember, they don't want you to win. They being these big institutional investors. We as retail are generally the people who end up losing in this game. But just remember, there are some catalysts that you should keep in mind, and this is the beginning of the 2025 cycle. The bull run comes every 4 years. Keep that in mind. Bull run comes every 4 years. And right now, we're at the 4-year mark since 2021. 2024, we had a really nice rally, ETFs, really big catalyst. But 2025, this is when inflows will come in. And you got to make sure you understand and have a strategy to exit the market prior to the end of the cycle, or at least close to the end. And if you're off by a few weeks or even a month, that's okay. I'll ask for the ones that are coming into the stream, smash the like button down below and consider subscribing to the channel if you're new around here. You guys see, I have a new partnership on the channel, and that is Blowfin. There's a little image. Where is it from here? Right there. If you guys can see it at the top right. Shout out to Blowfin. Really cool exchange, and they have some awesome offerings. Very unique. Fact is, you don't have to KYC, and they're letting anyone and everyone on board, regardless of where you are internationally. So again, some cool things to discuss regarding Blowfin, but let's go ahead and dive into the markets. Thank you again so much. We have 212 people in here already, and the stream just started 4 minutes ago. So I'm going to share my screen. You guys are going to see me look this way a lot during the stream, and that is because that's where I see what's going on with the comments and the stream itself to make sure it's functioning. So I'm going to slide this over. I'm going to hit share screen real quick. Present. Entire screen. And boom. You guys should hopefully see my screen now. There we go. All right. A lot to discuss, a lot to talk about, and a lot of excitement. The market right now, there's news catalysts, but they're not really backed up by price. For XRP holders that are tuning in, for XRP, by now we're expecting $3.50, $3.75, $4 based off these inflows. But XRP right now down about 5.38% on the week. But I want you XRP holders to pay attention here. And we're going to jump into Trumpcoin. Remember, this is a joint space. We'll talk about XRP. We'll talk about Trumpcoin. But I want you guys to take a second here and just think about this for a moment. Bitcoin is right around its all-time high. XRP is right around its all-time high. The big thing that you need to keep in mind here, though, is we have not seen altcoin season begin yet. When you look at ETH BTC's chart, as we know, that's usually a signal for if and when altcoin season begins, it is almost bottomed out. Ethereum needs to increase by $1,500, nearly a 40 to 50% upside from current value to get to all-time highs. Where will that put XRP? Solana, same thing. So we have laggards in the market. Ethereum being a laggard, Cardano way below its all-time high, Tron, right? It's still about 50, 60% from its all-time high. Chainlink, where was Chainlink at all-time highs? Where were we in 2021? $41 right now, still about 50% of the way. So again, the reason I mentioned this is think about the upside potential for XRP. Think about the upside potential for the entire market. So with that being said, $3.10, we saw the ETF news today. I know you guys are watching and I know you guys are paying attention, but things are getting quite interesting. So we're going to dive in. I mentioned the new partner for the channel, so I want to make sure to give them their due right. It's very exciting. The incentive for me, of course, is onboarding people to their exchange. They're a non-KYC exchange, meaning anybody and everybody can start trading on their platform without having to. So if you're looking to buy XRP, if you're looking to buy Trumpcoin, then Blowfin is one of the top 50 exchanges in the world that offers those kind of services. In addition, you guys see that here on the screen. Trade Trump and Melania coin. Again, I won't even talk about Melania. I lost money on Melania. If you're holding it, great. But for those of you that are interested in Trumpcoin, XRP, or anything else, they're giving up to $400,000 via airdrop for people that are trading on their platform. So for those of you that are technical traders, this is where you can make some pretty cool money. Take advantage of it. The link is down in the description. I pinned it to the chat. Free money is free money. I told them the only way I will onboard to this exchange is if they can offer the viewers and the people that are subscribed to the channel some kind of financial incentive. And then for those of you that are technical traders, then this is where things get interesting. So when you deposit and start trading, there's $100,000 up for grabs through February 3rd for all the technical based traders. So if you can do significant volume and you do very well, you can again get a part of this pie. But let's dive into Trumpcoin for a moment. Trumpcoin. People on Twitter, it's been hilarious. BitLord, one of the people that I like to follow, was like, can't believe I got rugged by the president of the United States. Where was it? Right here. He said, I still can't get over the fact that the president of the United States dumped on us, ticker symbol Trump. Mind you, BitLord bought millions and millions and millions of dollars of Trumpcoin. So do I think that statement is even true? No. Remember, for Trumpcoin, him and his family, whoever it is that is currently managing their portfolio when it comes to Trumpcoin and their cryptocurrency holdings, have only bought or have locked up their positions where they cannot sell till April 18th. So if there's a date in mind that you should keep in the back of your head, is if you think the president of the United States of America will even consider selling on you or selling on us as citizens, as people that has a lot more stipulations than people think. But let's go ahead and look at Trumpcoin. So right now, Trumpcoin is looking very interesting in my opinion. And I say that because we've been talking about this bull flag that's been forming for quite some time. Again, guys, full transparency, I'm not necessarily a technical trader, but I know how to draw a quick trend line. And for those of you that are probably, there's people here that are going to be way better than me. But again, I think if we look at it as where we were from previous support and where we are now, we just continue to consolidate for this much time, but it's been a slight downward trend. So again, I'm not someone that's claiming that I know TA, but all I know is this here is extremely bullish. I understand that we have broke support a little bit. We broke below $39. We broke below $33. We broke below $32, but now we're sitting right at support. You see that red line right here on this exchange? Again, shout out Blowfin for having some really good technical tools that they just give you for free. But if you guys see this line right here, right now we are sitting at support. So this is where you can see either we're going to bounce off the support line because it's a liquidity zone and there's money waiting there with Trumpcoin for people to buy, or we'll fall below and things can get kind of hairy because below that we might see all the way down to, where is this? $25.50, say. I think that is our final level of support before we can really bounce, where we bounced from 25 all the way up to, as you guys can see, $76 or $75, $76 that day when we were live on stream. So sentiment overall in the market, though, is very good. Remember, Watcher Guru, what's been going on? Wall Street CEOs are ready to go bigger in crypto. Listen up, everybody. Everyone that's in the chat right now, you need to embrace this. You need to make sure you're understanding what this means. Each and every one of us that is in crypto today, on January 24th, 2025, we have front ran institutions that have yet to enter into the crypto market. And these are people who study financial markets for a living. All of us as retail investors, we probably have a day job. You guys know, for me, for example, I'm invested in real estate. I'm invested in other mediums where I, again, work basically like my 9 to 5, if you will. In addition, I've been in crypto for a long time, so I kind of do this almost full time as well. But the big thing that I want to mention is we are, again, front running Wall Street, where there's trillions of dollars on the line. In addition, we saw what happened with the SEC, and I've mentioned this on my videos. If you didn't get to tune in, check those out. Whatever. SEC rule change makes cryptocurrency offers easier for banking. Now, you have asset managers, you have Wall Street, you have BlackRock, the world's only multi-trillion-dollar asset manager. Let's look at BlackRock's AUM. BlackRock, look at this. BlackRock has 10.01 trillion US dollars under management. That is under management for all of their clients and so forth and so on. Now, let's take that a step further. Let's go back one moment and look at what happened today. And that is the news that came from BlackRock. And it's for redemption. Let's see here. I think it was from Watcher Guru or it was from Tree. Let me check. Just some of the news sources. As you guys see, I love using X. It's one of my favorites. Here we go. Tree News. This was absolutely massive. And it was right here. iShares, which is BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF, files for an in-kind redemption filing. An in-kind redemption means, for those of you that don't know, it basically states that for every share that you own within the ETF itself, because think about it, exchange traded funds are not the actual cryptocurrency. You're not buying the coin on chain. Instead, you're getting market exposure through BlackRock's technical crypto holdings that they have in their portfolio. But now with an in-kind redemption means for how much ever Bitcoin equivalent you have in iShares Bitcoin ETF, you can then claim Bitcoin without having to worry about any type of tax implications, which is extremely, extremely bullish. So what does this mean? Now you have new people that are coming into crypto, that are holding these ETFs, that are interested in now self-custody, right? I always talk about not your keys, not your crypto, holding your own cryptocurrency, but in a safe space instead of an exchange traded fund or on your stock portfolio. Now you can hold it and redeem it one for one. Again, this is a file. Once this is approved, I think, again, more floodgates open up as it's going to give retail and institutional investors that are interested in iShares BTC or Bitcoin ETF, you're going to get inflows from there. So where does that put us overall? I think, again, it's going to be extremely bullish. And again, I mentioned that I'm going to talk about XRP. So let's go back to Blofin here, and we're going to search XRP. XRP versus on the dollar, USDT chart. XRP has been on just exceptional. Let's do the 4-hour chart. We could probably do the 1 day, but that's okay. Actually, let's do the daily chart for XRP. Maybe too bullish. Let's go for 4-hour. So this, again, for those of you that are trying to figure out, like, what cryptocurrencies should I have in my portfolio? What should I be doing? And you guys know, I talk about it time and time again, and that is order books. Exchange order books are something that it's kind of mind-numbing to look at. It's a lot, because this is what you kind of see in terms of volume, how much people are selling, amounts, how much people are buying. For Blofin and a lot of very, very reputable exchanges, they will set these up so people can see them when they're trading live. So basically you get to see, oh, I see some big sells coming, then I'll start establishing a position. Those are for people that are looking for exact entries and maybe technical traders. But again, for those of us that are retail that don't really care about this, we just want to see price go up. Guys, XRP broke out of its long-term consolidation basically for a year, where it was running at 50 cents. We broke out, we touched a new all-time high literally in the month of January at $3.36. Small retracement. You got to look at things from the grand scheme of things. Stop looking at the 1-minute chart. If you're looking at these 5-minute charts, of course you're gonna go crazy. Oh my God, it's dumping. Zoom out. When in doubt, always zoom out. And even if we're looking at Trumpcoin, it's the same thing. When in doubt, you got to make sure you're zooming out and looking at the whole picture. So instead of looking at it from the 5-minute chart just this last day, look at it from 1 year. Where has XRP been and where is it going? And right now, if you can tell, with all the bullish catalysts of onboarding, new people coming into crypto for the first time, you have a setup on a chart that looks nothing short of fabulous, because again, it's trading and it's holding up near its all-time high. So again, that's That's my take. I think with XRP, we know what's happening with the big dogs. As I mentioned, Wall Street CEOs are saying Morgan Stanley, guys. What's Morgan Stanley's AUM? 1.66 trillion dollar. Their CEO said we're ready for crypto exposure. We're ready for entering the markets for the first time. If you're not bullish, I just don't know. I don't know. You're getting too sidetracked and you're paying too much attention to the daily charts. Same thing is for those of you holding Trumpcoin right now, you're probably wondering, like, Ahmed, man, I'm trying to just get my gains out, because this is probably the psychology of most traders, right? And we can look at it from a technical trading tool. Let's go back here for a second. Trump USDT. A lot of you, I mean a lot. Here, let's look at the 15-minute, I think is fair for Trumpcoin. A lot of you are probably looking at it like, dude, what is up with Trumpcoin? Like, when is this thing going to... I'm going to take these off for a second because I don't think we need these. Sorry, one sec here. There we go. But guys, as I mentioned time and time again, like when it comes to Trumpcoin, you got to understand, you can't rug as the president of the United States. You can't rug a project. You can't. But basically all the sell-off that we've seen so far is because he hasn't created that Bitcoin strategic reserve. And when I mentioned that SBR, it's because a lot of people were banking on the fact that Trump was going to just make crypto go absolutely parabolic. That didn't happen. And that's okay. It's okay that things aren't happening at the speed of light, but instead, this is what we call accumulation zones. I could be wrong. I could be right. But my conviction tells me, as someone who's holding a very large position in Trumpcoin, that, because I'm not just holding 2 or 3 tokens, I'm talking, a significant amount for me. Hundreds of tokens in my current portfolio. And I think, again, it's for a reason. I don't think this is a short-term play because we have a 4-year runway. That's over 1,200 days remaining for this man's presidency. At the very least, I think you got to look at it as this could be a buying opportunity. Instead of $75, I'm getting it at here. The problem with trading psychology is people always want to jump in here. Look at this chart for just a moment. Everybody that is watching this stream right now, take a second, smash the like button, consider subscribing, but look at this chart. Okay, let's pause here for just a second. I'm going to go back and look at this market psychology. Psychology, if I could spell, chart. I want to show you guys something real quick. I want to show you guys this because it's 100% foolproof. The people, I hate cookies. Okay, the people that you're trading against right now are Wall Street. This is what every single person that enters Wall Street gets a ticket. Upon entrance to the stock market or any markets, even crypto, I think every human being on this earth, before starting to trade, you need to get this sheet in your possession. Why? Why do I care about this? This is called the Wall Street cheat sheet, and there's a reason for it. I embrace it because I think it's one of the most important tools that will wake people up that are currently trying to figure out, what do I do? Where do I go? What's this worth? Why is this going down? Look here, guys. Please pay attention. Psychology of a market cycle. First and foremost, I'm going to use my mouse. You start here, disbelief. Remember what happened when Trumpcoin launched? Oh my God, is it real? Did Trump really launch his own meme coin, his own cryptocurrency? Oh my goodness, I need to buy. And then you start seeing hope. Let's go back to Trump's chart real quick, because it's kind of scary how closely aligned these two are. You have this hope, a recovery is possible. Oh my God, it is real. Where are we going? Then you start seeing this initial pump. Go back to market psychology. Then you kind of consolidate. You do a little bit of sell-off, consolidate, and then it starts going up. There's some optimism. We already had that. So again, going back to the Trump chart, we consolidated, and then the hopium started kicking in. Optimism, belief, thrill. And then people are like, oh, this is going to flip XRP. This is going to flip Bitcoin. We were literally live streaming when all of this was happening. This part right here, from optimism to euphoria. The thing is, typically in a market cycle, the x-axis is the thing that you can't control, and that is time. The time variable here for a meme coin is usually a lot shorter than for a very big, highly invested token or cryptocurrency or stock. The time variable is usually way bigger. But right now, everything happened already for a full market cycle with Trumpcoin. So we ran up disbelief, euphoria, Binance listing. Everything was just going mad. We saw this thing just go dollar after dollar after dollar every single hour. It was nonstop. And people thought it was never going to stop. I'm a genius, you thought, when you were at the top, especially for those of us like myself who bought way down here at the hope phase that please be real, please don't be a fake, please don't be a hack. Guess what? We're all going to be rich. That is where a market typically tops. Things move way too quickly and the party always comes to an end. But again, guys, pay attention. Once you start going down, complacency. We just need to cool off for the next rally. I think used those exact same words. Oh, this is just a cool off phase. And then we ran back up, right? You get that dead cat bounce. Same thing happened. We just need to cool off for the next rally. And then you see this bounce up. And now anxiety ensues. Oh my God, it's a scam. Donald Trump scammed us all. That guy, your pop, has no idea what he's talking about. Why did I join his stream? Why am I watching his videos? There's denial. My investments are with great companies. They will come back. Why am I getting margin calls? The dip is taking longer than expected. Why isn't it recovering? And then panic. This is the biggest mistake that a lot of people will make in this market, and they will panic sell. And it says here, S word, everyone is selling. I need to get out. Once you start seeing the entire market in fear and in shambles, that is your cue, guys, to double down, especially if there's a bull case for that. If there's zero bull case and it is just truly a scam, then yeah, maybe it makes sense to get out. But right now, as we trade at support line, look at this. Clear outline support. That red line you guys see on the screen that's going across the screen on the x-axis, that is your support line where we're at right now. And guess what? We are where at the market cycle? According to this, we are anger. Who shorted the market? Why did the government allow this to happen? Depression. My retirement money is lost. How can we pay for all this new stuff? I'm an idiot. A lot of people, like sometimes even people who've been in this market for a long time will start calling themselves an idiot. Like even from like, damn, did I really fall for it? Did Trumpcoin just try me? And then guess what? The market cycle resets. Disbelief. This is a sucker's rally right here. At any given moment, that's our next thing in line that we need to watch for is that sucker's rally, because that starts the beginning of the next market cycle. And for Trumpcoin, the only problem, we don't know what the time axis is, the x-axis, but once it starts, all we all know now is where we topped off previously at $75 to $78, where we will potentially top off the next time, right? Kind of just depends on where the market goes. But again, I don't think that we have seen the top for Trumpcoin because we still don't know what the plans are with it. Yes, he fumbled the bag a few times on the newscast, and he did mention a few things just that didn't really make sense. And yeah, that's how things go. Not always as planned, but I think overall, if we get rugged by the president of the United States of America, then I think we have bigger problems to worry about than just that. Because again, shout out BitLord, one of my favorite creators on X or Twitter. I still can't believe the fact that the president of the United States dumped on us. Ticker symbol Trump. And that's what's happening right now, is that idiot people calling themselves idiots, trying to shame others for holding this token, calling it a blatant scam, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, that's all I'm saying is it's what I think is going to be the next. I think it's going to be one of the biggest meme coins of the cycle. You can't fade Donald Trump. He has too much impressions, too much influence. So that's my take. But yeah, guys, let's get to the comments. Let's see what everyone is saying. Meeting from the top. Mr. Eurpop, Crazy TV, Ahmed, your blowfin link doesn't work. Where are you based out of? The only place it shouldn't work, I think, is China. But it works everywhere else. Let me see. Anybody else having trouble with the link? It should work, I believe. Let me click it real quick. Go to site. For me, it looks like it's working. I don't know if anyone else is having trouble, except for Crazy TV. Ooh. Russell saying Trump will be the number 3 in crypto. That'd be fire. How do you think when will ain't no what? Ain't no plan for Trump coin. I think that's what makes it so bullish. Imagine if we were given exactly what he wants to do with this cryptocurrency. I think that would take away some of the hype and excitement and speculation. Because remember, human beings like uncertainty. For some reason, that's just something that, like, I have a child, I have an almost 2 year old, and like I learn a lot from that aspect of things. Is just the fact that how he navigates the world. It reminds me kind of how we all are. Speculation is exciting. Not knowing exactly what's going to happen if I do these actions gets people kind of excited. It gets people, again, from their sideline into the market. And that's what's happening right now is a new onboarding wave. What happened to Pepe? I don't know. 2.0? Funny enough, like the majority of the cryptocurrencies that I was holding from 2023, I just kept holding the majority of them, and a lot of them did nothing. So I don't know. It's unfortunate, but I think a lot of the 2023, even RFD, Pepe itself, a lot of coins are down a lot from their all-time highs. Hold Trump and do not sell, says Jaws. I'm bullish, man. I am very bullish. I think we can do well. I think we can do well. Your pop, when do you think it will go back up? That's a good question. I mean, I don't think there's an exact time. I just think it's going to be based off of short-term and long-term catalysts. And in that sense, I mean the market recovering, because the market right now is kind of meh. It's just consolidating. Even though Bitcoin is high, retail doesn't get excited until we see the entire market rally. When altcoin season begins, that's when you're going to see new people come into the crypto market. So all of us that are in here right now, because of ETH's price action, believe it or not, I think Ethereum is going to be the X factor that tells us when the market will top. When ETH goes on a significant rally, that's when I think, again, we are starting to really see a true bull cycle for the crypto market. It just keeps going down. Yeah, I know. Yep. Of course. Thank you, Crazy TV. Appreciate your support. Yeah, for all traders. A lot of people I know, some people are asking what website, what are you using for your charting? Guys, I am not someone who even thinks about charting. I like seeing where support lines are. I like seeing if a bull flag is forming. Those are the kind of things that I look at. But I think again, right now, it's just, I don't know if we've seen the very bottom for Trumpcoin, but we are trading at support. And for me, support lines equals buying opportunities. So that's what I'm going to say. That's my take for Trumpcoin. Same thing for XRP and anything else. Buying on support is better than buying off FOMO candles. And that's what was happening, obviously, over here. So again, guys, I've mentioned it a couple times throughout the stream. For those of you that are just joining in now, thank you so much for tuning in. Smash the like button down below. And I also want to mention that there is a link in the chat and in the description for Blowfin. It's the new exchange partner of the channel. It's my first time partnering with an exchange. I asked them to tell me about their their proof of reserves and incentive for you guys. So up to $100,000 is up for grabs, and then $400,000 in airdrops for Trump and Melania coin, literally for free. If you sign up, start trading, they'll give you guys some incentive there. Check it out. No KYC needed. You can literally just use an email, create a password, and sign up today and check it out. I would highly recommend not to hold crypto, but instead you can utilize things like exchanges to start trading crypto. If you want to buy Trump coin for the first time, if you want to buy XRP coin for the first time, it might not be a bad place to go. But let's go ahead and look at XRP. We talked about Trump coin quite a bit. It's holding up pretty strong here. Right now I'm on the, what is this, the 5 minute? Let's do the 1 hour. For XRP, it's just the liquidity for XRP is just so big at this point, and it's just holding up so well that it really does make me think again, like the upside for it it's going to be pretty nuts, guys. And mention catalyst time and time again throughout the stream. And you got to also look at it from, let's go to the, maybe a little bit longer. Let's do the 1 month chart real quick. This is XRP's 1 month. Let's even expand it from there. I think the 1 month is the, nope, this is not. This is the minute. Here we go. Why does it seem like it's laggy? I think this is a new pair on the exchange. Let's do 1 day. So even the daily chart right now for XRP, in the last 12 months, like again, guys, we just had such a long period of consolidation. And then this rip right here after the whole Trump election, people were just, the euphoria started. But now we just continue to find these different support zones. So again, if we're looking at potential buy points for right now, depending on if we continue to run like this, I never think it's a bad time to buy XRP. I would consider doing, again, strike prices. If you want to go for $3 or $3.15, just depends on what it is that you're looking for. It could be just exposure to your portfolio. If you're only holding Trumpcoin or you're only holding meme coins, I would highly suggest that you consider looking into your utility plays too, because understand that the market, as I've said time and time again, it comes in cycles. And right now we are entering a 4-year cycle, and we'll use Bitcoin's chart to explain that. And I'll mention it time and time again, but XRP's upside is still so massive because between cycle to cycle, now think XRP will move like Bitcoin. That's the best way to think about it. But in addition, they have institutional banking support. They have institutional buy-in interest and retail. That is important. A lot of retail does not care for Bitcoin anymore. A lot of retail is looking at XRP. But look what happened to BTC. 2017 cycle, 8 years ago, topped that right around, I think it was $19,000, right? Retraced, ran sideways for pretty much its entire 4-year cycle, came back up in 2021, Q1. Right now we're in Q1, by the way, guys, start paying attention. And then we had a really long retrace middle summer months of the year. And then we had the next run up where Bitcoin broke right above $68,000 previously. And guess what? Same thing happened. But now, why didn't we dip so hard this year after Q1's rally in 2020, or excuse me, Q1's rally in 2024, between then and then the 2025 bull cycle? It's because there's now a layer of protection on the chart. And that layer of protection is institutional money. BlackRock, Fidelity, Grayscale. These institutions have now created levels of support where they basically won't let the price go below certain values. They have the money and liquidity to do it. So now the markets shift. So now, based off the law of previous cycles, that's what we're going to call it. If we said between cycle 1 in 2017, and I don't like going before that because it was just, crypto was way too speculative and there was like no retail interest, just basically magic internet money. But 3x between 2017 and 2021 cycle, and then again, a 3x between 2021 and 2025 cycle would put us where? You got it right. We're looking right around $180,000 to $200,000 Bitcoin for the short-term 2025 cycle. So for those of you that are not looking to have risk on, sure, you can consider doing that. But XRP is interesting because it's had no rally for literally 8 years, where this token went to all-time high. I remember this was one of the first cryptocurrencies I bought on Kraken Exchange when Kraken was a black and white website. It was super shady. And I was like, what am I doing? This looks scary. I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble. But I ended up buying off the rally, the suckers rally. And guess what? It came down, it crashed, SEC lawsuit, everyone was scared. The smart money, people that are very well versed and very well disciplined, were scooping up positions left and right throughout that last 7-8 years. And then guess what? We did break out finally in 2024, end of it in 2025. That's why I think the upside for XRP though is it's missed its gains in the 2021 cycle. It didn't get to reach an all-time high. And now in the 2025 cycle, try to combine all the momentum together. And where does that put XRP? I think relatively, right now it's at $180 billion valuation. If Bitcoin does a nice 2x to $4 trillion, I don't think it's too far-fetched to say XRP can become a 1 trillion, maybe up to $1.5, $2 trillion market cap. The reason I say that is because, again, banking interest, asset management interest, institutional interest, retail interest, all will kind of synergize and come into XRP. So for those of you looking for exits, obviously, as the price goes up, you continue to take profits. Never, ever continue holding a bag. But the best thing you can actually look at and do for something like XRP is, say it does go 4 or 5x up, or it does go to $15, $17, $21, maybe even beyond that to 30. All you need to understand is a part of that rally will become a sucker's rally where things don't make sense in terms of valuation. Because remember, with crypto, there are some cryptocurrencies, when you look at the layer ones and even layer twos and the revenue generation, you can kind of look at it from like a profits and an earnings to price kind of ratio. But for crypto, it's mainly speculation. So that's what you need to understand. That's what you need to understand. And again, the big thing here with XRP is I think the upside is massive. For me, a final exit where I'm like, this thing is definitely becoming overvalued. I don't want to really put a ceiling, but if it gets to $30 somehow, somewhere in the next 12 to 16 months, then you got to make sure you're exiting. But with my current position, if I see it at $7, I'm taking some profits. I think you'd be silly not to. But the floodgates have not officially fully opened. And I need everyone to make sure they understand and embrace that. Floodgates have not officially opened. And there's still, again, people that are holding short positions. The market is still being shorted. We're seeing it today. You see it live. I don't want to call it manipulation, but at this point, it's kind of sad in my opinion. It's just there's massive control for these kind of assets. And that's why I look at it as, where are opportunities that lie in the crypto market? Why do I like meme coins so much? Why do I like talking about altcoins so much? Is I think the upside potential is so much higher. Earlier today, we saw Solana ETF. Did you guys see that, by the way? Over on Watcher Guru, there was an announcement that was made from Grayscale. Just in, Grayscale files for a Solana Sol ETF with the New York Stock Exchange. Before that, just in, Grayscale files for a Litecoin spot ETF. We already know Grayscale has already applied for an XRP ETF. And guess what? On top of that, let's go in and search. Where is it? Trump ETF application. Guys, I can't make this up. I literally cannot make this up. From Rex Osprey. There's institutional investors looking to launch Trumpcoin ETFs. That was not on the plan. This is a filing that they're going to be doing. See all company filings from previously and other ETFs that they've offered. This is an 80. How much is Rex Osprey? Let's see. Rex Osprey. What am I trying to look at? Rex Osprey AUM. Or let's just look at Rex Osprey valuation. Rex Advisors, Osprey seek approval. Let's see. Help me out here, Google. Let's do ChatGPT. I like ChatGPT. And then it looks like asking for a Rex, but I wasn't able to find specific data. Dang it. Look at me trying to use ChatGPT and be fancy. But I know it's a fund manager. Let's see. Rex Osprey files for Trump, BTC, ETH, XRP, ETFs against others. Again, guys, XRP as well. It's retail demand. And I'll talk about retail demand all day, every day. But it's there. And that's huge. The company sent an S1 registration to the SEC, which said they wish to sell these ETFs to investors as soon as possible. The Trump token exploded. They kind of talked about it right there. It's everywhere. You're having Fox News covering Trumpcoin every day as the price continues to go down. Don't sell your tokens this low. That's all I can continue to try to share and mention. Is I really just think it's anyone selling right now is kind of doing themselves a disfavor. I could be wrong, but that's what I truly believe. That's how I feel. I want to make sure you guys always get my personal opinions, how I truly feel about anything. And right now with Trumpcoin, ETFs, like, I don't know, that's to me is crazy. You don't hear these things of a token being less than a week old. It's turning a week today. Tonight is the 1 week anniversary for Trumpcoin. But XRP is looking extremely bullish. And we're looking at it from the pull up Trumpcoin. Let's see if we break support. Right now, that's the big question. Oof. Can't even look at the 1 day. It's only been 7 days. We could probably look at the 15-minute. Right now, the question is, will we find the previous support line, which is literally right here, right now? The question now becomes, do we bounce off the support? Do we do a market buy live? How much let's see if we did like 150 Trump coins. What's that valued at USDT? Yeah, this is a big support line that's being built right now. And it's been built again, it's only been 7 days, but we saw us touch this exact support right here. If we go back, we wick down to literally $30.43. This would be our official double bottom. Just an FYI. You see, guys, you see how it's bouncing off that? You see that little like the movement that you're seeing? Because what is a liquidity zone? Is when you have a bunch of money and limit, right? There's dollar cost averaging. I feel like maybe we should do like trading 101 sometime. I don't know if you guys would benefit from that. Let me know in the comments where you are in terms of like your trading. Where are you in your trading world? But right now, if you look at the limit buys versus the limit sell orders, you can see there's just really, really big buys that are coming in. There are some decent sells. And mind you, this is a single exchange order book. But it's just once you enter into a liquidity zone, you have a lot. You have a lot of buys that will come in where you previously bought them per technical analysis. And there's technical traders out there. I don't know if you're one that's watching right now, but I'd love to one day interview like a full-time technical trader, bring you on the stream and start sharing with us a full TA breakdown. So I'm just catching up here, seeing what I missed over the last little bit, because we're at support, by the way. All I see is red. No. There's green and there's red. It's both sides. $30.44. Well, so what we need to look at as well is where the market is aside from this. I should pull up the BTC chart too. Because if the market sells off right now, we could break support. But if the market begins to rally, I think we bounce off the support line. You guys see that? It's just crazy to me how trading works. It's literally like its own, it has its own formulas. But once you know a chart, you know a chart. Here we go. So a green candle is currently being built out at 30.58. Should have placed that buy earlier, but I didn't. At 30.39. Could have been a cool swing trade. What's everyone asking? Show them the Pepe. What's up this? Show them the Pepe and Shiba chart. All of it from back in the day. That's actually a really good point. Bam. That's a really good point. I am going to show that. So right now we're bouncing off support at $30.58. We actually hit our support zone exactly at 30.30. So right now, let's see if we get a full clear bounce and the next leg up or the next rally. Here we go. And those wondering what I'm using for dexing and how to create these orders right on the side here, the buy orders and the sell orders, this is all directly on Blowfin, by the way. You don't have to be a savvy trader. I'm not a savvy trader. If you're just even a regular trader, you guys can see my little nice PFP. But yeah, it's in one of the official partners of the channel. They're supporting everyone by giving Trump airdrops, Trumpcoin. There's some really cool trading incentives. If you're very good at trading and you do a lot of volume, you can get up to $100,000, I think it is. Yeah, 100K when you deposit and trade rewards. So trade volume is calculated based off of the taker volume. So there's the makers and takers of the exchange. So for those of you that, again, are trying to start trading or looking into it, consider doing with Blowfin. It's available in the United States. You don't have to have a VPN. No VPN needed. It's available in South America. It's available in India, available in Australia, available pretty much everywhere. The Middle East, if you're based out of Dubai, regardless of where you are in the world, you can use Blowfin. And it's been great. Some really big, the reason I started even talking about it was because of some of the big YouTubers that cover it as well. So when they gave me the opportunity, You guys, look at that. Like magic. Trumpcoin's up 30 cents right off support. But yeah, there's a link down below and I pinned it to the chat. So for those of you wondering, how the heck do I use, or how can I buy Trumpcoin, or how do I use these tools? Blofin. Blofin is honestly pretty epic. So consider checking out the link. It supports the channel and it also supports your pockets. Get that free money. Everyone's selling. No, Brian, I'm not selling. I am not selling. I might be buying. So at 30.30, I should have bought because I know we touched our support, but I didn't. I was going to buy live on the stream, but I'm just watching right now. $30.52. It's interesting. I know we were talking about XRP, but this caught my eye. Here. Oh, Pepe. This is actually a good point. Bam mentioned earlier that I should show the Pepe chart and the Shiba Inu chart. A lot of you don't know this, but if we go to the ticker, SHIB USDT, one of the biggest meme coins of all time. Let's look at the daily chart. For some reason, it's only indexing for the last day. So let's just go here. Let's go to TradingView, actually. That might help. Here we go. All right. So we're on TradingView. Meanwhile, let's go back to Trumpcoin. Watch if we hold off the support. Go over here. SHIB USDT. All right. Check this out. Ugh. How do I make this into dark mode? Anybody? I have not used TradingView in so long. Oh, well. Regardless, it's the daily chart for Shiba Inu. You guys see here? This one started getting indexed. So this is actually the only one Binance listed. So this is actually a really good chart to look at. You had a Binance listing. It shot up, right? Went to a new all-time high, similar to Trumpcoin. SHIB then went off and sold off. Suckers rally, sold off, and then consolidated. Ran back up when the market's liquidity came back into the market. And then we saw it touch its previous all-time high, which I'm expecting for Trump again. Same thing. We'd reach our previous all-time high. Let's go to the 15-minute here. At some point, the question is, we don't know the time access. It took a while for SHIB because the market kind of got a little bearish during the summer of 2021. But again, we ran up, touched previous all-time high nearly, one of the wicks, and then consolidated for just a very short term. It was only a few days. And then, boom, all the way from the previous all-time high, not only 2xing, but nearly 3x to a brand new all-time high of 88,000 Satoshis. Same thing, a sell-off. Then we had a really nice rally earlier this year, and then sell-off, consolidation, could be another rally in the future. So the reason it's mentioned is I think there's a lot to learn here. Look at Pepe. With meme coins, you need to understand that that's kind of just what happens. Is this is with OKX? No. Pepe coin. Let's do it with Mexi. Mexi would be a good exchange. It's been a while. There we go. Look at Pepe coin. Same thing. Guys, it's crazy to me how paralleled every meme coin is. Mind you, with Trumpcoin, obviously because he is one of the most insanely popular folks in the world right now. Same thing though. We rallied. Oh my gosh, euphoria. It's never going down. Binance listing. And then it dropped. Then it retraced. And it consolidated for so long because, again, the market got dry. We were not in a bull market during these times quite yet. Once the bull began in 2024, we know that we saw that March rally. Boom. Previous all-time high. Double it. Retrace. And then boom. Another up all-time high. Retrace. Boom. Another all-time high. Retrace. And then yet another all-time high. So the fact is, meme coins, if you're not prepared for volatility, here we go. Man, I wish I was day trading. The thing is, you got to understand too with Trumpcoin is the day traders are day trading. There's so much trading happening on this coin. So much trading. Let's go to the 5-minute. We're about to hit the $3.30 mark again. I don't leverage trade. I'm a spot trader myself, but 330 is a very enticing price point to jump in. That's all I'm gonna say. Because it's our okay, 321. Okay. If this full candle forms, then that means we maybe break support for a moment. Thank you for the 3, Smoko. Look at XCN, 30-minute candle. What is XCN? Why don't I know what that is? Ooh, $722 million market cap. Why don't I know? Why do I not know what XCN is? XCN. Mm, 3029. We're literally at the support zone. For anyone that is even remotely interested in Trumpcoin, you're getting at a very this entry right now would be considered support, meaning you're probably getting in at a good price. If the market crashes tomorrow, it could go down, but right now this is where liquidity zones are. That's why you're seeing it just continues to hold up right there. But let's see if it breaks below. So much volume on this coin. It's honestly impressive. But yeah, what was the guy's name? Who was it? Smoko, XCN 30-minute candle. What is XCN, Smoko? Trump coin is not an ordinary thing. Ashgar Khan, Mr. Khan. I agree, bro. 3018. Okay. So we just had a pretty big sell, I think, happen. Let's see if we bounce off that. So right now, technically, we went below our support zone. Looking at the SMA, 3025. But it's holding up overall. Trump coin is very fun to look at because of its volume. So if you guys look at the market right now, you have, where is Trump coin? $3.8 billion of trade volume on Trump, which is half of Sol and half of XRP. Still pretty massive. 3016, oof. How low will we go? Another person mentioned XCN. I have 50K XCN. Dang. What is XCN? Evacuate. No, I am not selling. 3016. Do we go to 29? When's the last time we hit $29 on Trump coin? Hit the 1 hour chart real quick. Because I will tell you guys right now, the only other place we have a known liquidity zone would be if we truly fall below 30, a true fall, not a wick, but a true fall. Our next support zone would be that was a wick down though. So I think if you don't consider that wick down, maybe 24 or 25, 30, 25, what is that? 25.38. I just don't really see that happening though. That does look scary though, doesn't it? Oh my God. 30, 28. How much are you holding, music? I have, I think at this point now, maybe 750 tokens. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe, yeah, I think somewhere around there. 750, 730. I'd have to double check. It's just evacuate. How much do you have in there? Can evacuate. I don't personally I don't believe in selling support lines. I believe in buying support lines, but not selling them. Short the coin, easy money. Yo, big FGV. You're crazy, man. I don't believe in I don't believe in shorting. Betting against the president of the United States is kind of rough, bro. But you might be the world's. I don't know. I don't know. 3014, please find support. Vine Perpetual Futures going live January 24th. That's today. Bluffing is cool, man. I love bluffing. If I was a futures trader, leverage trader, that at support zone like this, I don't know. I'd leverage. I'd be probably long. I don't know about shorting. To me, that's crazy. Thank you so much for the 5, Mr. Inside looking out. Top AI coin will be Scotty AI, Hex Coin, Green BTC, Based AI, slept on XRP ADA, $2,000 plus by 2029. Holy, we got a bull in the chat, guys. Shout out Inside Out. XRP and ADA, $2,000 plus dollars. Bro, can you imagine? Can you imagine XRP going at $1,000? I don't know, man. That would be that just wouldn't. What is world's biggest assets by market cap? If you want, continue without address. Let's see. Assets by market cap. If oh man, save and exit, reject all. Here's all the world's assets by market cap. Let's just get this clear and get this straight. Bitcoin right now is ranked 7th. It's the fastest climbing asset ever of all time. It's ranked 7th. In gold is 18.65 trillion. Nvidia, big tech stocks, the 2 biggest tech stocks are at 3.49 trillion and 3.35 trillion. Understood. If you are saying XRP to $2,000 by 2029, my friend, that's a 300x from current price. So you're basically putting the valuation at $60 trillion, which is triple the market cap of gold in 4 years. But we don't know. I don't know where Bitcoin will be in 4 years. If Bitcoin, I think, can become the new digital gold and the new gold standard. So it could become a $20 to $50 trillion industry. I think crypto as a whole has the potential to become a $75 to $100 trillion industry. But XRP alone going to $60 trillion market cap would be insane. That would be just out of this world. Come out, Trumpcoin. I need you to please go up by the power of everything. Please show Trump. Got you, Anid. I'm holding. Show Trump. Yo, Anid is Trump to 60 trillion, more like it. Hoo-wee. Kobe Caldwell. Guys, when you have cult-like community, when you have people like Kobe in your community that's looking like, hey, I want to sell Trump at $1,000 per coin, that's pretty massive stuff. $30.19. And remember, guys, I just don't foresee it that the president of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, leaves office on his final term at 78 years old. He's going to leave office when he's 82. The last thing he does on this earth is rug investors. I just don't see that happening. Can you imagine that? That's the way he leaves. Is the retail world gets rugged by Donald Trump. Think about that. Because now you have China invested in Trumpcoin. You have the US, and I'm talking the retail space, not institutions. You have the US that's invested in Donald Trump. South America invested in Donald Trump. Everybody. So his legacy is surrounded by the success of this coin. And I think, again, there's over 1 million people who have purchased it up until this point. I think there's been a sell-off. Let's go to SoulScan real quick. Oops. Let's go to SoulScan. And Trump coin. Not Melania coin. We want to do Trump coin. So currently there's 749,226 on-chain holders of Trump. Just hold it. We'll send high again. I believe, man. My due diligence tells me that there's no way that POTUS lets this thing go down, but we'll see. Oof, that red candle is nasty. So right now we are still at support, $30 even. For the people scalping, anybody in the chat scalping? Anybody in the chat? Let us know, chat, if anybody here is scalping Trump coin, meaning buying and selling just through. Oh, here we go. 29.6. Okay. Big whale sell off. Let's see if we bounce off support here. 29.6. 29.7. One sec here. I'm going to look at the market real quick. Okay, so nothing major over there. 29.8. Weak hands. Oof. Yeah, I'm looking right now. Look at that wick though. Look how much liquidity bought up. We're talking tens of millions of dollars that just invested into Trump. Because you got to remember, these wicks don't just, you can't have that kind of sell without it being like a 8-9 figure sell, probably an 8 figure actually for the LP. 29.76. Let's see if it fills back up on the downtrend or it bounces off support. Does that mean dead music? So music, help me understand. If you told me that the RSI is at 21, what is oversold in your opinion? Because my understanding is for RSI, anything below 20 is oversold, anything over 70 is overbought. Even for a meme coin. Right now for Trump, it's a very liquid meme coin, has a big LP, hundreds of millions of dollars. I'd say if you're oversold or you're approaching oversold territory, why are you continuing to FUD? I feel like I don't know. Going to $5. Bro, DN, this guy's FUDing for entry. This guy's FUDing for entry. Oh. Wouldn't buy till in the teens? Nah, I don't know. It's oversold. Exactly. It's approaching oversold territory. RSI 19. There you go. So now we can consider Trump coin in the oversold category. So we'll see if that entices traders to start buying up and scalping. I'm just going to zoom in here for a second. You know, that's a really bad view. I don't know why I'm on the 15-minute. Let's look at the 5. So much volume. It's so impressive to me. I don't know. What's RSI? RSI is the relative strength index. So it's just a really good indicator to kind of see based off of many different things, but basically think about it as two values. Below 20, oversold. That means there's way too much sell pressure for where the price was hanging out for a long time. And then over 70 means it's overbought from where it was hanging out for a long time in just the most simple ways. RSI 18. All right. Keep going down. The lower the RSI, I think the more we're going to have buy pressure. Really nice bounce. 29.1. It's very addictive to look at, though. The coolest thing to me is looking at these order books. Oh my, 29.1. See, right now, is this what you would call like a capitulation candle, where people are panicking, getting scared? This is this is literally the kind of reaction you'd expect, guys. At least I'm staying live. A lot of people be like, "All right, time to close shop." If you're worried right now and you might fumble your bag, go take a walk, touch grass, trust. When we start forming a green candle and then break out into the upside, things shift. We're degens because we are looking at a 5-minute candle, which in hindsight is not going to mean much because you shouldn't look at markets unless you're a trader or a day trader. Shout out Blofin, link down below, $400,000 of Trump coin waiting for you. But real talk, all jokes aside, but it's not a joke. There is free money waiting for you down below. You got to look at it from the perspective of 5-minute candles don't matter for those of us that are holding for 5 days, for 5 weeks, for 5 months. So, yeah. Come on, eat the dip. Some really big orders coming in through the order books. 29.56, 29.57. Really good volume on this coin, though. Wow. Let's see. Let's set a market order. Let's set a limit, actually. 29, 29. $50 Trump coins at 29.65 as a limit order. Let's wait and watch. 29.61. Ooh, Sean coming in hot. How is your enthusiasm on an ETF for Trump and Doge? Sean, that's a great question. I think at the end of the day, and Kathy Wood of ARK Invest really brought up a good point, and that is why do ETFs even exist? It's because of public interest. It's not necessarily the fact that they want to have things. Because think about ETFs kind of like exchanges, centralized exchanges, right? Or exchanges like Blofin that offer you different types of trading abilities. Instead of just holding tokens or holding stocks, you can start utilizing different methods to make more money on the tokens or stocks that you hold. That's what is the point of an exchange in crypto. Same thing for ETFs. It's think about it as, what do asset managers look for, right? They, of course, they have risk management. They have all these different things they need to assess. But at the end of the day, and the fact is, their biggest assessment that they'll make and observe and look at is public interest and institutional interest. And right now, for Trump and Dogecoin proved itself. Trumpcoin, I think we need to see like what is the retail space going to actually make of this, because right now it's obviously down about it's now down about 55-60% from its all-time high. So depending on the flush that happens and the people that exit their positions and then the rally back up, we can see enough institutions and retail public interest that are just wanting to hold this coin for whatever reason, especially if Trump announces something to do with it. Whatever that looks like, I think it would be pretty unique if he can create some kind of bullish catalyst around it. So yeah, I think that's my enthusiasm is Dogecoin should for sure get accepted and approved, because there's a lot of retail. I'm talking my parents, people, uncles, family members, normies, people that don't even know what crypto is or how to buy crypto. They're interested in meme coins more so than even Bitcoin or Ethereum. So with that being said, I think, again, when you look at it that way, if there's enough interest for Trumpcoin, and right now billions of dollars of trade volume per day, what does that tell you? I think that's sufficient, just having volume. But we need to see, like, again, people don't like chasing falling wedges. They don't like chasing falling knives. They want to see a token or a coin that has bottomed out and shows support and then starts to rally again. And right now, if we bounce off the support at 29.60, 29.50, then I think it's going to be pretty interesting to see where we go from there. But right now, yeah, this is our biggest drop since January 20th, inauguration day itself, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see. He can't say anything about the coin, then it's market manipulation. I would disagree with that. He's already talked about it since his presidency. He talked about it in interviews like, how's it doing? That's peanuts for these guys, right? When he was talking about how much money has been generated from Trumpcoin's fees and his current holdings, it doesn't matter. He has a big enough family now, and he has a cabinet, supporters that will hopefully propel it the right direction. Because think about it right now, how many people have endorsed Trumpcoin? Not many at all. But people will start riding the bandwagon, because think about it as you have purchased X amount of Trump coins that are in circulation. 80% are locked away. This could be also treated like an NFT. It could be treated as just a collectible, for goodness sake. Sure, there's a lot of it, and sure, it's a cryptocurrency that has a value, but I need to sneeze. Excuse me. So yeah, you can kind of look at it from so many different angles. But as soon as Trump announces anything It has to do with Trumpcoin. I think it runs up. And right now, again, the market overall is just not, it's holding up pretty strong actually. 1047 for BTC, $3.10 for XRP, Solana 253. Let's see where meme coins are. Dogecoin, it's down about 1% on the hour, 0.5% on the hour. SHIB down 1.4% today. And guys and gals watching, I'll say it a million times over. What's the NFT? Yeah. But yeah. Ziad, do you have any contact with BTCC? Let me know if you do, please. Ziad, I do not. My first exchange that I've ever even considered partnering with, and now I am, is Blowfin. So Blowfin is a top 50 exchange in the world. They offer spot trading and other trading for technical traders, day traders. If you're a degen looking at 5-minute candles, which we shouldn't be, but we are because we're on stream, it's interesting. So right now, if we follow the trend lines, we're talking 31, 20, 62. I really hope if we can just break out of this big sell-off that we saw from 30.20 all the way down to 29 even, then hopefully we have a clear path forward, at least to get back to. We just want to break out of this trend because the trend has been kind of annoying, to be honest. Downward trends are never fun. Need more talk from Trump with this. Yep. But also, guys, remember, there's probably some very, very key people who didn't get to invest in Trump's cryptocurrency. And they're trying to get entry. So things might lay low for a little longer before we start to see fireworks. But once those fireworks start, you have no idea when they'll stop again. Geez, Sean. 40K over renovating my basement. Hope I can 4X within the next 4 months. I hate paying out my check to credit when I should be living the good life. Man, Sean, I really do wish and hope for the best for you, man. I'm sorry about that. I have been, I created a podcast studio. This was like 3 years ago in my house. And these contractors finessed me as well, man. It was horrible. They took an insane amount of time to finish the build out, and they took a bunch of money. And I was just looking at them like, I don't want to pay that. And they're like, nope, you're paying it all right. So I get it. All right, here we go. $30 again. Oof. Imagine if we did the 29.65 play. That would have been a really good spot buy. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So broke up above the falling wedge. And now we had this. It's getting interesting. Ziad El Shawaf. I might. I have a friend of mine who's a technical trader. Maybe send me a direct message send me an email, info@yourpop.com. Shoot me an email and then I'll send it over. I'll ask my friend about it. Sorry about that. And hopefully it's nothing too major, but regardless, just send me an email about the sitch and I'll at least get it to my friend. I just don't know. I don't know anyone directly over there. I don't even really know what BTCC is. So, yeah. Pump it. What's that song? Pump it up. You got up. Trump pump. And you guys see the difference in psychology? The way up is so nice. Those green candles, the color green is more attractive to the eye. The color of nature. The trading psychology, man, it's crazy. But a really nice curl up right now. $30.04. Nope, $30.01. Wait till it gets stressful. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Definitely does. This guy, man. And I feel like you put way too much money in there. But you crack me up, bro. I love the way you talk. No stress, folks. We're bullish. Should we take a break from Trump chart? Let's look at XRP. $3.10 again. The break above trend line, $3.11. We're looking again at the 5-minute candle right now. Goodness, these order books are crazy. Looks a little better though, right? I like that we have way more green candles. This is XRP now, by the way, for those asking. Reading the chat. Do you really think there's a chance it'll go back to $50? For Trumpcoin, Dave, bro, I'm bullish, man. I think it's possible. I want to put it off the table. No, bro. And how much did you invest into Trumpcoin? Oh, man, dude, you're actually legit funny. He's very bullish on it. Dave, have you been listening to anything he's been saying? Yeah. Oh, Kobe. Yeah, guys, again, I'm a retail investor. Remember, I'm not some boy genius in the world, but I've been in this space for a while and I've seen the reactions to meme coins time and time again. I really have. But I think the most important thing at the end of the day is understanding we are extremely early to crypto. We're extremely early to the space. And there's a lot of catalysts that still have not been the doors haven't been opened yet for the infinite money glitch, if you will, at least for the short term. Where in the cycle are we? If we pull up the market psychology for crypto, I think we're probably somewhere like entering hope, approaching optimism. That's the general crypto market. So I don't think we saw those crazy 10, 15, 20% BTC run-up days yet. We haven't. It's just a true fact. But once that starts, things are going to get very interesting. Watch her through in euphoria and go much, much higher. Toshi popped today. Yeah, dude, Coinbase Exchange for Toshi coin. Man, I faded so hard. I was looking at it because I'm in base Brett. Oh man, I faded. Specifically ADA 2 to 3K by 2029, XRP 3,500 to $4,000, 2029 ETH 4,400, 4,400 ETH. Come on. Oh, by March. Yeah, inside, look it out. Guys, that is my personal biggest bag hold of the century. Freaking Ethereum, dude. It's been the most frustrating thing to hold ever. It like goes up to 4,000 and it falls back down. Goes up to 4,000, goes back down. It's been a ridiculous ride, man. But I hope 4,400 for ETH, Trump to $200 by March. Woo! We got a bull in the chat. Let's pull up Trumpcoin again. See if it warmed back up. Thank you so much again for the 5 inside out. And man, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that things are gonna start looking way better. Ooh, hold on a second. I'm not saying anything yet. Don't get too bullish, but I really like that bounce. And we entered a liquidity zone. People started buying in. Things are looking pretty dang good. What's the fee situation? What's the fee situation? Which fees, Dean? Are you talking about the LP fees that have been collected from Trump on Meteora? What is that indicator? I'm literally just, I'm looking at a trend line. I just have, literally with Blowfin, you have the MA. So it's an MA 60 and SMA 9. I'm just leaving it on because, yeah, that's what they put it with. Moving average, just looking at the moving averages here. So again, this deviation that we continue to see downward is just again, falling below. And someone mentioned earlier in the stream that from an RSI perspective, we're at extremely oversold category of like 18, I think it was. Anything under 20 for the relative strength index is, yeah, means something. So Mog, shout out Anthony, man. That's a big meme coin too. I saw it turn into top 100 cryptocurrency in the world for a while. Shout out Mog. I don't hold any, but awesome. For sure, Ziad. Sounds good. Ayo, Trumpcoin dead? Is Trumpcoin? Nah, man. It's the beginning of the presidency. Support now resistance. Oof. Mama the bull. I hope not. That would be sad. Bunch of Mog. DC at $25. Yeah, I think that's where I might set some limit orders before I go to bed tonight. Is set some limit orders for Trump. And again, I'm gonna say this one last time for those of you in the stream. If you like free money, put a W in the chat. Actually, W might be hard because the Trump coin is not going up. Put a money sign in the chat if you like free money. There we go. I think everybody likes free money. Where's the money signs? Dang, not a single one. DC at 25. Kobe Caldwell. Agreed. There we go. Here's a money sign. Alexander, shout out to you. J Boogie, shout out. Money, money, money. Kobe, chips. Ooh, the money bag. And money. BTC did the same thing. Are you looking at the BTC 5? Yeah. This hour was kind of a little bit bearish for the market. If we're looking from an hour to hour perspective, we did have a sell off. All right, I saw a lot of money signs. So, guys, a lot of you in here are like, man, I got to stay awake, watch the chart minute for minute. You got to take your trades a little bit more advanced if you want to start taking crypto a little bit more seriously. There's so many different exchanges. You pick whatever it is that you want to start. But if you're looking to create limit orders, so instead of market order every time clicking the buy button, say you have a price that you want Trumpcoin to hit before you buy. You can set something called a limit order. And you can see right now, I'm setting a limit price at 30. I can change this. Let's say I want to get in at $29.10. And then I want to buy 10 Trump coins for $291. You can set a limit order and do that. And then what you can also do is once the limit order is hit, you can create yourself a limit sell order at $30. And then you can start scalping, making money while Trump coin is kind of stuck in this weird downward trend. Buying and selling, buying and selling. There's something called scalp trading. That's what people do. You can just buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. In addition, there's different forms of trading and all these different things. But the coolest thing for me is the fact that, as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, the middle of the stream, and now, is Blowfin is offering every single one of you right now that is watching, every single person. And yes, Momo the Bull, weekend equals low volume. That is a 100% fact. But guys, with Blowfin, there's a link down in the description below. It's also right on the chat on the right-hand side where everyone is talking. It's pinned by your Pop Me, where you can trade Trump and Melania and share $400,000 on behalf of Blowfin. They're offering 100K plus volume unlocks, random Trump and Melania airdrops directly to your account. So you don't need to, there's different tiers of accounts. You don't have to do any crazy sign up or crazy deposits. But the cool part is you can start trading, buying and selling, using some of the tools that we talked about, like RSI, whatever that looks like for you. Become a technical trader. Like right now, we're seeing this falling wedge. If we continue, now we found another support line at 29.10. So maybe we drop down again. You trigger a buy, $1,000, and it goes back to $30. You made $1 for every coin that you hold, then you sell. You can do that while keeping a long-term position on the side. So again, $400,000, 100,000 plus with volume unlocks. And then they talk about the trade volume right now on their exchange, $46 million that has been traded. And you can see all the different tiers, $4,000, and they'll pay you out in USDT, which is a stable coin. So free money, that's the truth. All you got to do is be either an active trader, even a passive trader. But you can see right now, nobody has claimed any prize yet because this went live today. And it's specifically for my viewers, which is really, really cool. Because I know a lot of you are trading Trumpcoin right now. So I told them, I don't think people are, maybe XRP as well in the future as an XRP trade. But right now, volume-based trading with their prize pool is live. So I'd love for some of you that are technical traders to come into the leaderboard and start showing your progress and hearing some of the gains that you're making. But I'm excited to see kind of what happens as now they have enabled trading. And with my link, you can start being a part of the Melania and Trumpcoin airdrops, literally for free, just utilizing their platform. It's pretty cool. We've been using it all stream to look at price action on Blowfin again. And I mentioned this here too. There's $100,000 up for grabs in addition. I don't know why it's so zoomed in. For their through January 24th through February 3rd, up to $100,000 in deposit and trade rewards. Free money is free money. Take advantage. Do not panic sell. Instead, buy the dip if you have conviction. If you don't have conviction, then stop stressing yourself out. If it's causing you to go crazy and you're going mindless, this really isn't the space for you. But again, I think we're extremely early. Only time will tell. I do appreciate your guys' support. I do have to wrap up the stream here. We ran for about an hour and a half. Thank you to how many people came in? We have 400 right now. 3,800 people that stopped by the stream. I appreciate you guys so much. On your way out, check out the link for Blowfin. Smash the like button down below. Consider subscribing to the channel. This market is looking very bullish. It's time to start making money and start doing some active trades. And until next time, as always, everybody, keep investing. Peace.